Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to talk about, myself and midwifery in my country. So coming to your question, how I became a midwife. Well, it's very important question. I belongs to very remotest area of Pakistan, the remote province Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. There, one of the far-flung district, which is called Chitral district. The district is cut off from 6 months from the rest of the country. It's because of the, its geographical location. So when I was young, I have seen, mother dying in my district. I have seen newborn dying, and I have seen in front of me, because there was a health facility. It was close to my house, and we have seen when for other areas they brought the mothers to the hospital. I have seen dying them because it was too late. Sometime they already died on the way, and similarly newborn. So they trigger me. So I have to do something to save these lives. I have to contribute. So that's made me think to come to this profession. So well, it was not that easy to come to this profession. That was only my decision and my choice. When it comes to my family was against it. So nobody in my family was supporting me to go for midwifery. So finally, then I convinced my father, and my father was the only one who supported me to go out to get the midwifery education.
Wow.
So,
Congratulations to your father. Yeah. Now, can you tell me a story when you delivered, that was a little bit...
Yes, I can. I have lots of stories, but I want to bring one over here. I want to highlight the one. As I mentioned earlier, the district was, it's very remote district. And there are the seasons are very, like winter, very harsh winter, because there's snowfall. Transferring the patient to the secondary care facilities are always a challenge, like availability of transport and the road. So I became a midwife. I went back to Chitral, and I was working there in one of the leading private organization. I was based in in the rural health center. Uh, there was one story I'm highlighting is, we used to go to deliver at home. They used to home call, like if the woman cannot, like in winter they can't come to the facility. It was 2 a.m. at the middle of the night in December, which is the cold weather. There was a snowfall. So I got a home call. So they were saying there is a delivery case, and the woman became unconscious after the delivery, after giving birth a baby. So I rushed. I had my midwifery kit ready. So I took the midwifery kit, an emergency kit. I rushed to that home. So it took me a while, like half an hour. That was half an hour half an hour distance. So I walked in that snowfall to that house. So when I reached the destination, I looked at the mother. She was unconscious. The blood pressure was unrecordable. I maintained the IV line. I gave all the emergency treatment. When I went to the examination, the cause of the unconsciousness, there was a bleeding. So I went in-depth examination, what is the cause of the bleeding. So the cause of the bleeding was the uterus was contracted, and there was a perineal tear that need to be repaired. So that is why the woman bled, and she was unconscious. And there was no electricity. The interesting thing, the most challenging thing was there was no electricity. So what I did was, there was 2-3 candles. In the candle light, I repaired that perineal. That was second degree perineal tear. I repaired that perineal tear. So after struggling a couple of hours, thanks God, I saved the mother. The mother was saved, and the tear was repaired. I came back in the next morning. When I look at the mirror, I didn't recognize myself, because all my hair from here, they were burned because of those candles. I didn't realize when I was doing the procedure, because I was so engaged to save the mother's life. So everybody was, even the family and the community, they was telling me, what is your motivation? You are giving yourself a hard time to do this, and what is your motivation? And my answer to them was saving life. I save one mother life. That is giving me my job satisfaction, and that is contributing my motivation level, to contribute to the profession.
Thank you so much for your time today. You have a wonderful profession.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for recognizing that.
Thank you.
Well, there are multiple challenges. The challenges as a midwife I have, and I would like to mention broader kind of challenging at the country level. As a midwife, we don't have, number one, as a midwife, we don't have that enabling environment, the work environment, conducive environment to practice, midwifery practice. And number second is the professional recognition. The social image of midwifery and midwives are too low in my country. So that is the other major challenge. The other challenge, the third challenge I would say is the country we are facing right now is the quality of education. We are the midwives, they are coming out. Even some of them, they haven't conducted single delivery. So the quality is really a concern. When they are going back to their community, they are competing with the TBS, but they are unable to. That is the major challenge. I think we have, we need attention to give quality education to the midwife, because the midwifery is science and arts. So we have to give them that artistic skills to deal with, this complication and normal deliveries in the country.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.